All right, welcome back to the Finds series from Anything Scout. I'm Sean, and you're probably like, this guy again? We can't shake this guy, but yeah, I'm here. I just wanted to take this opportunity to show you guys another Scout 2 that we found. We got a call, an email from our Anything Scout account of a guy that just was time to move on from a project. So 72 Scout 2. Do you want to buy my Scout? We said sure, send us some pictures. It looked good from pictures, and so we bought it sight unseen, which I don't recommend that you do that, but I wanted to walk you through some just some basic quick assessments. What's good, what's bad, what are we going to use it for? So let's get started. As always, we start with exterior because it's just that's what everyone looks at. So exterior body panels. But let me show you this, like peek in right over here. See how this is missing? And we'll look at the other side, so I'll show you what it's. So there's supposed to be a skirt right here. So that means that this has been replaced. Is that a terrible thing? No. Is it a yellow flag? Yes. They did a nice job, so props to whoever did the work. It looks pretty good. Other than that, no dents. Fender looks good. Move on to the windshield frame, another critical area. If you see bubbles around here, it means it's rusting from the inside out. You can't just like put some rust treatment or Bondo or fiberglass and paint it and go, now it's rust free. It's not how it works. You have to painstakingly remove the windshield frame, turn it upside down, cut panels out. It's a lot of work. So this good windshield frame, so that adds value. Moving on to the doors. Door's a little bit lumpy. That's not the end of the world. That can be fixed. Come on in down here. Where you want to look, the most important thing on a door is the bottom of this edge. And if you look, it's not swollen. And overall, this is a good door. So I would give this a B+ rating, which is definitely good for restoration or solid buy. Original rockers, that is huge. This is getting into some little finer detail. With the original rockers, you can just kind of tell because there's no visible signs of like replacement in this lower lip. So that's something you're kind of trained to look at, but you should just look at it. And if it doesn't look right, it's probably not right. And then this is pretty natural. It's not filled in. It's primer. I like to buy trucks with original paint, but that's just some seam sealer. But this looks good. Dog leg's good, rocker's good. Floor pan. Look at that floor pan right there, that lip. That is, floor pan needs to be replaced, and they kind of rig job repaired it. So just train yourself to look for that. Interesting story. Talking with a customer, we're doing an LS swap. He bought this Scout. It looks pretty cool, Tahitian red, cool looking Scout 2. And he's like, hey, my Scout's rust free. I want to know like what you guys can do to protect it after you do the LS conversion. So I'm like, okay, I'll look at it. And I could tell there was some like yellow flags on this truck just from, you could just tell by looking at the exterior. And sure enough, it was like a very rusty underneath, like holes in the mid cab mounts, wedges, mid body mounts. Floors have been patched, inner rockers rusty. It really needed a complete restoration, but he bought it thinking it was rust free. So always 100%, if you are watching this video, I beg you, if you're interested in buying a Scout, always get pictures of the underneath of the Scout and send them to a Scout specialist. Binder Boneyard, IH Parts America, Super Scout. Send them to somebody and say, is this a good Scout to buy? And everyone's super cool. They're going to want to help you. Okay. It's missing the dash. I don't know where the dash is. I think it's buried in this box of parts. Not important for us, probably an important thing for you to look at. Hardtop, I give it a C. Is it restorable? Yes. Quarters are actually pretty amazing. I always want to feel up back here, and the quarters on this thing are actually like really nice. So that's a plus. You want to look down in here, look at these wheel wells in here. We'll show the B-roll. Look at this rocker. This looks nice and tidy. So as you look at this, it looks good. It's got a 4-inch rough country lift that's new. I don't like the 4-inch rough country. The 2.5 is good. We're doing a tech tip about that soon. Let's push it on the back. Tailgate. I give the tailgate I was gonna say, dude, check this out. I was gonna say, like, I give the tailgate an A because it's like no dents and it's like no rust. But then you open it and look. So that's usually caused from just moisture sitting on the inside. And look, you can see like someone started doing some bad patching to the rear floor. So is that a deal breaker? No. Look right here too. You'll see in this section, it's missing a section of rear floor. So it probably needs a rear floor, like guaranteed it needs a rear floor. But tailgate's easy to fix. Liftgate, always look for this kind of stuff. Like, see these weld marks up here on the liftgate? Those have been repaired. Again, not a deal breaker, but just be aware. Good time to look at parts. It's got like one of our Workman bumpers in it. Hey, what if that's a kind of bonus? I kind of like when this is like a newer Workman bumpers. This is like a $1,000 bumper, so that's a good score. Bench seat, not the greatest. Rear seat is there. Always look for that kind of stuff too. Like, just what's missing. Scout parts are expensive, so if there's a bunch of stuff missing, just know that's going to add to the cost. This quarter's good. I think most of this whole side, I can't open this door. We'll figure that out later. But overall, this truck is a great builder. That's why we bought it. We bought it to restore. It's a 1972, so it's an early Scout. We like those. Overall condition, this is 100% restorable, and it would be a great candidate for a restoration. So that's what we're gonna do with it. So, Brandon, thanks for working with us. We're gonna give this thing new life. It's gonna be sweet. It'll get built into probably a retro or legend series. And yeah, so as you're looking for a Scout, remember, I think the takeaway is get creative. Don't be afraid of any Scout, but be educated. Look for the things we've been talking about. Get lots of pictures, send them to a Scout expert, and get their opinion. I'm telling you, every company I mentioned, they will be happy to help you because they're looking to help and build a loyal customer base. So that's the advice for today. Thanks for watching this quick shop parking lot finds. This was, I would call this like an internet finds. We got garage finds, barn finds, field finds, internet finds. So again, thanks for watching. Remember, if you're that one guy that's gonna dislike the video, go ahead and do that. The rest of you guys can like it, subscribe, do all that kind of fun stuff. Thanks for joining us at Anything Scout. We're keeping the dream alive. Woo! Get out there and go Scout. Okay, I found a couple more things. Remember in the last Garage Finds video up in Minneapolis, I found some 72 grill pieces, but I only found 2. Well, bro, I just found 3 more. One of them's perfect, 2 of them are dented. Also, like these headlight rings, little stuff like this, like these would cost like $60 used, so be aware of that. Last thing I want to say is this truck is a 72, so it has a drum brake Dana 30 front, so you will have to do a disc brake conversion. So just pay attention to that cost when you're thinking about the cost. That's it.